You've done some incredible work, Max. It's really a shame.
Where am I? Cyclops? Bugs? Mother? All of these monsters must mean something, but what? A woman's corpse. I'll be in a bag soon, too, if I don't get out of here. Need to get out of here. That door's the only way. The doors have frozen shut.
Beware, Max. The closer you come to reaching your goal, the more danger you are in. Someone seeks to keep you here with us forever. One who will do anything to keep you from leaving the asylum.
Why? Who conspires against me?
I can only say that if you leave, it will mean this person's downfall. But your time is short. Waste not fruitless questions on me. The air grows thick with frost, and soon I must return to my eternal slumber.
It's getting cold.
The temperature is dropping. They want you to sleep, like me, forever.
Forever?
You must escape this cold tomb, for there are other secrets frozen in time.
She's dead, isn't she? Am I going crazy? Must open the door and get out of here. Doors have frozen shut. Feels a little warm. This pipe is cold. Lord knows how many bodies have gone into this oven. There are no names on these tags. This just says 6. A bunch of tools in here. Well, this isn't working. A pipe U-joint. A monkey wrench. What the hell are you doing?
Excuse me?
Cutting my research department in half? Pulling most of my funding, despite the fact that my department, my research is coming remarkably close to a cure?
Oh, your research. May I remind you that the Mercy Foundation was created around the success of my hope drug, not vague promises of a cure? Rather than wasting resources on an entirely new path, you need to channel your energies toward making the hope drug better. I thought that a few cutbacks would communicate this to you. Maybe you're not as bright as I thought.
You know, I think I figured you out. You're not interested in a cure. You just want hope to bring you more prestige, more money. You smug bastard. Give me back my department, otherwise I'll leave. I'll take my research with me and find a company that's more concerned with finding a cure than filling its pockets.
I can't believe that your opinion of me is so low, Max. We're friends. You're blowing the whole thing out of proportion, taking this personally. Your sister didn't die of DNAV, Max.
I apologize.
No, it's all right. Those cutbacks are based solely on existing statistics. The truth is that it's difficult to measure the success of your research against the proven methods of the Hope treatment. Look, you don't have to leave Mercy to continue with your project. I'll look over the numbers again. We'll work something out.
I wish I understood. I need something to bust through this wall. Dr. Morgan has an iron bust of himself. Pretentious. Nice oak desk. Sturdy. A book of matches. An empty brass urn. The number 3 is written on this page. In this carving, the sun in the valley represents a king on his throne. A small circle at the bottom of the hieroglyph symbolizes the king's subject and the world at his feet. Looks like there was a picture, but it's been ripped out. Someone wrote the number 2 here. The sunrise figured largely into Aztec culture. Number 4 is written here. Aztec culture emphasizes visual components. Thus, the image of an eye wide open is repeated often in wall carvings. Yes! I smell gas. Must be an open valve nearby. Pipe valve. A pipe U-joint. How do I start up this gruesome thing? Aha! That ought to defrost this whole building. Interesting style. At least it's not a gargoyle. This door is locked. Difficult to read. Isn't there an old trick about rubbing soot on worn carvings to make them legible? Headstone. Stephen B. Composed as a musician, now decomposing. The sculptor conveniently forgot her shirt. What's she holding? There's a nice warm beam of light coming through. Even the trees appear to be insane. The stone says, Eric R. Get to work, you maggots. It feels much warmer in here.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Someone's alive in there. An old man. He looks cold. Who are you?
My name's Arthur. Arthur Patrick. Yes, that's it.
What are you doing in the drawer?
Last thing I remember, I was taking a nap in the courtyard, and then they were dragging me to some weird laboratory.
On the rooftop?
Could be. I don't know for sure. It was raining. I smelled blood. Dr. Morgan was there. He looked at me and said I was too damn old for his purposes, and I remember he was holding a human head. And then I think I fainted. They must have thought I was dead. Next thing I knew I was in that drawer. It scared all to hell.
Morgan, he was holding a head?
Sir, a stack of Bibles. I saw it. His arms were red with blood, and he was swinging around the head as he was talking, kind of gesturing with it, you know. He was really yelling at the two orderlies if some patient got loose or something. I don't know more than that, because I fainted dead away at that point.
Being in that drawer is enough to scare anyone.
Darn right. Dark and closed in. Terrible cold. God, that awful scratching.
It was a bit chilly in there, wasn't it?
Chilly. I damn near froze my ass off. Started to fall asleep. Must have dozed off until you came by. Did you turn up the heat?
Yes, I did.
Well, it's nice here now. Thank you, Sonny.
Scratching? What exactly was it?
Can't say for sure. Just remember hearing these awful screeching and scraping noises nearby.
Nearby where? Outside?
Yeah, it's kind of disorienting in there, you know. It sounded muffled, but I guess the sound was coming from another drawer.
This drawer is empty. No one in this one. Empty. Wait a second. There are scratches all over the inside. It's dark in here. I can't quite make out what these scratches are. Matches. These scratches don't look arbitrary. Was someone trying to communicate something? Now what? I saw some marks scraped on the inside of drawer number 7, but they didn't seem to say anything.
No, wonder. I remember this one patient had a glass eye. Carved all sorts of little lines into things. Claimed it was the only words he could understand. Guess they got him too.
The tag on this one says 9. The tag on this body says 7. Yuck! this isn't anyone I know. A glass eye. Don't think the owner will miss it. Match it. These scratches don't look arbitrary. Was someone trying to communicate something? Now what? A glass eye. Well, that was an eye-opening experience. The tree, it moves! Speak to me, tree, lest your eyes nest with birds.
Why have you summoned me, stranger? Normally it is the man with the glass eye who speaks the words of commandment.
I'm afraid he's dead, but he left behind the cryptic message that led me to you.
Very well. What is it that you seek?
Who are you?
My name is Malus Ionsis. I am the guardian of the light, protector of the grove.
How do you guard the light? It's all around us.
Fool! The light. It is housed within the heart of ancient mighty warriors. They alone understand the true meaning of sacrifice.
I don't understand. What do you sacrifice?
Freedom, movement, growth. My limbs ache to stretch upwards into the nurturing sunlight, yet I must remain steadfast, lest my trunk stray from its position in the grove. I am he who must remain in place.
Why must the grove be protected?
Greed, pride, evil. These aspects of humanity threaten all life. Thus I remain, and none may pass, save one.
Who?
The Creator.
The Creator?
Yes, by his name only shall I be swayed from my place.
An empty brass urn. brass urn filled with ashes. The ashes show faint scratches. A name, Paul Stark. In the name of your creator, Paul Stark, I command you to move aside.
Paul Stark, the creator. He who planted my seed and gave me life. In his name, I do as commanded.
Strange place for such a thing. Is that a crystal heart? Strange and wonderful prism. It seems to focus the light that passes through it. Strange and wonderful prism. Yes, the light! It's opening the door!
Well, Max, I don't know how you found me, but you're too late. I'm leaving now. Leaving you here with the rest of the dead people.
Damn you, Morgan! Huh, looks like an Aztec calendar. But something's wrong. There's a device hooked up to it. A phone. Just my luck. It's dead. A globe. Pencil marks on Central America. Statue of an Aztec warrior. It looks almost lifelike. The secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols. Their cosmic structure was simple. Earth below in the form of twin mountains. The sun and stars above. Over these, another world exists, one beyond this life. There's a number 1 written next to this passage. Number 5 is written next to this passage. Spoken rituals, visual elements, even the placement of participants all conformed to the balance between 2 states. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. What the?
Here is the woman whose magic summoned me. These people have called me. I heard their voices. The Wall of Sorrow. Images which tell the story of this village. Old woman, what is your station?
By the Great Spirits, you have arrived. I thought your arrival to be merely a vision, but here you stand. Olmec, the holy warrior. Praise the gods.
Still your tongue, old crone. I asked your station. What is it?
Forgive me. My name is Titio. I am the village oracle.
Why have you come to greet me, old one? Where is the village chieftain?
He is repairing the village, great one. Forgive us, for we are few in number.
What of this village? Why was I summoned?
It is Quetzalcoatl, Holy One. He has returned.
What nonsense is this? He sits on his majestic throne in the heavens, not in this pathetic dung heap of a village.
No, Sacred One. He truly has returned, just as prophesied on the Wall of Sorrow.
If you speak the truth, then I must see him. Where is he?
He stands atop the angry mountain, your grandness. He is using his magic to bring forth the blood of the land to kill us all.
Your tale told of the shaven-head Otanmi warriors. Where are they?
Quetzalcoatl slaughtered them as if they were children. And now their shades roam the land, trapped here by his wicked magic.
Shades, eh? Can they not fight still in these new forms?
Nay, fearless one, they are but lost souls, trapped between life and death. Their inability to battle their foe has driven them mad. They rant only crazed things in the voices of ghosts.
The Jaguar Temple still stands?
Yes, it withstood both the flood and the rock slides. He intends to melt the very stones of the temple itself with the blood of the angry mountain, destroying what's left of the village.
These are the sacred fires. A waterfall, demonstrating the raw power of nature's gods. This water is impure. His soul still dwells here. Spirit, what say you?
Shame. Eternal shame. Died in vain.
Why do you hang your head in shame, brave one?
Could not defeat one warrior. All our clan failed to stop just one man.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Poisono, bearer of war, son of Tecatl, village witch.
You are the son of Tetzalcoatl?
Yes, wise
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
Veteran of many battles. Younger brother of Mixcatl.
Huts of the ruined village. Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. They have honored Quetzalcoatl with this statue, and he repays them with destruction. He too has been slain by the evil god. Spirit, what say you?
Failed. All could not defeat one.
Do you judge yourself a failure? How can that be when you have died in honor on the battlefield?
Honor not. Failed village. Defeated by only one man.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Mixcoatl. Eldest War Chief. Elder brother to Huitzilop.
You were the war chief?
Yes. Victorious in many battles.
Many have been sacrificed on this spot. Some for good, some for evil. Scalding lake of lava. A tree growing in the lava. Big head. Quetzalcoatl has desecrated the bodies of such honorable warriors. A large statue. Violent earth magic has made it unstable. A statue. There is the evil god himself. Quetzalcoatl, why have you returned to this place?
Olmec, I should have known you'd come. You follow your god's commands like the dog that you are. Go back down to your followers and wait for your death as they do. You are powerless against me here.
You dare speak to me in such a tone? I have enough power to handle the likes of you.
Ha! Empty threats from a cowardly warrior.
Why have you left your heavenly throne? For a god to return to this land is a disgrace.
I am more than a god. I am a warrior. That idle throne is an empty chair that threatens to devour my eternal soul. I will conquer this world one village at a time until all are destroyed.
And then what? When there is nothing left to conquer, what will you do?
I grow with the power of the souls I consume. When this world has been stripped of all its souls, I will be the most powerful god of all. I will conquer the heavens.
Why do you seek to destroy those that worship you? You were their greatest king.
They are loyal to none but themselves. Soon after my death, they stopped offering sacrifice, and now they will pay with their lives. You fool. You cannot touch me. In death I have gained much power. The souls of the shaven head autonomy feed my magic.
He is too powerful. I must find a way to destroy the evil one. Perhaps I may find some magical talismans nearby. This one appears to have died very young.
Spirit, what say you?
On battle, died, never to see honor on battlefield.
Honor comes with courage, young spirit. Your courage at such a young age is honorable. Walk with head held high.
Cannot dishonor or die in first battle. Curse me for eternity.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Zylonen, the youngest warrior of clan, unproven.
Was this but your first battle?
And last, never to fight again.
This must be the Jaguar Temple. Murals of ancient heroes. What? No painting of the mighty Olmec? Another hut. The air around it smells of magic. Is this old one preparing for battle? Old man, what say you?
I say that the end is near. Quetzalcoatl will destroy us all, lest I find one who can bring me the pod of might.
What name do you go by, Ancient One?
My name is Tezcatl. I am the village's last hope. It is my duty as village witch to destroy this devil who plagues us.
What is this pod you speak of?
The sacred pod of might. It contains the seeds I require to finish my spell. Yet there is no way to reach it.
Why is that?
It clings to the joining tree, surrounded by liquid fire. Not even your stone form could withstand its heat.
Why do you sit here, idle in the village instead of fighting? What kind of coward are you?
Harsh words, Your Holiness. But I am not merely sitting here. I am meditating to gain the power needed to combat his awful magic.
How do you expect to defeat a god, little man?
I don't. He is very strong. I cannot possibly hope to defeat him. However, if I anger him enough with my spell, he will spend precious energy on me. That should sufficiently weaken him enough for you to defeat him.
You would sacrifice yourself for the village?
It must be done.
What spell are you preparing?
It is called the Spirit Fire. It creates a mystic energy wave formed by the souls of the dead.
How does the tree survive if it is surrounded by fire?
It is magic, as is the pod that grows on its mighty trunk. However, the magic is fading, and the limbs will soon wither and burn.
There must be some way to reach it.
Perhaps the ancient rite of the warrior may be the answer.
Rite of the warrior? What will that old magic accomplish?
It is old indeed, wise one. Though not practiced for many generations, it is rumored to have the ability to make a warrior impervious to the elements.
Then I will go through the trials. Perform it.
Forgive me, Sacred One. I cannot.
I don't remember the complete ceremony. However, the stonemason knows it. He is the village chief now, and is over at the huts.
I see the temples are nearly destroyed by Quetzalcoatl's dark magic.
Yes, the totems may be in grave danger.
What totems are you speaking of?
The statues sheltered within the temples. These statues represent the purity of the gods themselves. I believe Quetzalcoatl fears them, else why would he seek to destroy them?
This spirit is restless for justice. Spirit, what say you?
The village is doomed. My dishonor.
Fear not, young warrior. The village is not doomed as long as I draw breath.
So thought our clan. Quick to battle. Did we run? Quick to die.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Ometok, the fierce one.
How did you earn such a title, Shade?
Fought like wild jaguar in battle.
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
New blood, young to tribe, yet not youngest, older than Zilonen.
Stone steps. The symbols carved into them mark this as a place of great magic.
Most sacred warrior, you must find blood that springs from a holy heart, and a heart which does not bleed. Place these two offerings in the bowls before you, and then you may enter the Temple of the Jaguar.
A sacrificial bowl. It is caked with dried blood. An empty sacrificial bowl. An unhappy spirit. Spirit, what say you?
Our totem honor demands to stay true.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Tepiktok, hunt the waters, bounty of the seas.
A fisherman?
Yes, and warrior, and husband.
Who was your wife?
She has my heart.
I meant her name. What is her name?
You'll not harm her, you will.
What was your station as a warrior, Spirit?
Young I was, much older than Ometok.
Why do you stand here, fallen one? What does this totem mean to you?
Stand where I fall. Temple of wind, protect, even in death.
I mean no harm to the temple. I am Olmec, holy warrior.
Lies and deceptions, like evil one, none may pass, all seek to destroy.
You are confused, lost warrior. I speak the truth. Quetzalcoatl is my enemy as well. Step aside so that I may visit the temple.
Prove words true. Act of faith. Perform the test before I grant passage.
I accept your challenge, Shade. What will be this test of faith?
Gift never given. Wife.
A gift for your wife? Of what kind?
Glimmers, circles, neck.
A necklace? Simple enough. I will find one for her and...
How special is this? Crafted for her. Make her kept it. Prove words be true.
Big totem pole. The Unholy One's power must be great indeed. Such destruction. Surely these people did not deserve this fate. A truly venerable woman. Old woman, what say you?
I see the Oracle was successful in summoning you. Although at this point, I don't see much use in it. The damage has been done. You have no purpose here.
What do you mean by that, bitter crone? I am Olmec. I fight for the gods themselves.
You sound as zealous as my husband, the fool.
What man would be mad enough to wed your sour-tongued old one?
Ah, Quetzalcoatl. The witch is my husband. He fathered 2 fine warriors with me, and now he runs to meet death's embrace. Meanwhile, I must sit obediently while he throws away his life on a fool's errand.
What errand do you speak of?
He plans on fighting that bastard. Undead king using his small magic. He is doomed and will die in vain.
Where are your 2 sons? Did they die in battle?
Yes. Quetzalcoatl shattered their bodies as though they were made of straw. Soon my fool husband will join them, and I'll be truly alone.
Your husband is a brave man, old one. He faces Quetzalcoatl to help the good of the village. He knows he will not survive the battle.
And what of me? I need his protection more than the rest of the village. He should be here for me.
Still your selfish tongue, crone. He does what is required. He faces death as a brave warrior should.
You are as much of a fool as him.
What is that you are mixing?
Nothing important, Holy One. Just a simple balm for my aching bones. Age has not been kind to me.
The Temple of Wind. Can one woman's sorrow be so great? Woman, what say you? Why do you weep so?
Forgive me, O Holy One, for not showing you the proper respect. But I am racked with grief over the loss of my husband. He died in the battle with Quetzalcoatl.
Who was your husband?
His name was Tepiktok. He was a warrior, but also the village's best fisherman. He lived off the gifts of the sea, and devoutly worshipped the goddess of water. The cool walls of the water temple were to his liking, and he often spent his days in deep meditation and prayer there.
I have seen that the water temple is flooded.
Yes, by the evil one's doing. Quetzalcoatl called down a wave of water to destroy it, but it still stands proudly in the water.
Simple pottery. Why does this woman worry so? Woman, what say you?
Olmec, you have come to us. Thank the gods, for our prayers have been answered.
Yes, your prayers reach me, and I am here. What is your station?
I am the wife of the chieftain.
Why was your husband spared Quetzalcoatl's wrath?
He was praying inside the temple of the jaguar when the evil one came. By the time the echoes of death reached him, the battle was over. He emerged to find nearly the entire village destroyed. He was bound by tradition to become chieftain. Thus he cannot attack Quetzalcoatl, and now he broods in a dark mood. He sees himself a coward for not being able to die in battle with the others.
What happened during the battle?
At first, when we saw our revered king back from the land of the dead, we were overjoyed. We thought he had come back to lead us to great victories. Instead, he came to destroy us. Although our warriors fought fiercely, Quetzalcoatl scattered them like broken twigs. After they had been killed, he unleashed his dark magic on us.
What magics did he wield?
He caused a massive wave to come down and crush the Temple of Water. He caused the earth to shake violently. The mountain broke apart and almost crushed all the huts, burying the Temple of Wind. Only the Temple of the Jaguar withstood his power.
You speak of tradition as though it is undesirable. Your husband should be honored to be chieftain.
But Olmec, oh wise one, it was never his desire to become chieftain, especially not this way. Working with the earth and revealing the secrets it hid inside brought him great joy.
Who remains in the village?
There are but a handful of us left. My husband does what he can to repair the damage of the walls of the huts, but his mind is elsewhere. The death of our beloved daughter weighs heavily upon him.
She was killed in the battle?
My husband insists that she was crushed beneath the boulders which destroyed the village walls.
You speak as though you disbelieve your own words.
I cannot help myself. I somehow feel that she still lives.
This lowly worker appears strong and proud. You there, what is your station?
I was the stonemason. Now I am village chief. What are you? And why do you enter this village?
I am Olmec, holy warrior. You dare address me in that tone?
I do. You may frighten the others, but you'll get no such satisfaction from me. Where were you when we needed you most? Your arrival now means nothing to me. You're too late.
You say I am late, but you are wrong.
Is that so? My precious daughter lies crushed beneath these rocks. The day Quetzalcoatl arrived, I prayed to your god with all my heart. And you come to us now? The warriors are dead. The temples are in ruins. My daughter is dead.
You say your daughter is dead. How do you know?
She was in her hut when the rocks fell. Look around you. Death is everywhere. I've lost everything that is dear to me.
You say you were the stonemason?
Yes, that is my trade. Like my father before me, and his father before him, I work the earth, shaping it to my will. I am a simple craftsman who now rules what's left of this village, a heavy burden on my weary shoulders.
There are worse fates, Mason.
I know. I have seen what happens to those who oppose Quetzalcoatl's rule.
His punishment is swift and severe, in death as it was in life, when he ruled this village as king.
Yes, but he was just and true back then, not this abomination which has returned to destroy us. We revered him when he was of flesh and bone, and upon his death, we crafted a tomb as a monument to his greatness. I myself crafted the stones and jewelry he was adorned with.
Mason, I would have a word with you. I have spoken with the spirit of Tepetak, warrior and husband to Kalkihut.
The fisherman? His spirit remains here?
Yes. You have the necklace that belongs to his wife. Give it to her, or I will shatter your limbs like twigs.
Very well. Tell your spirit I will deliver his gift.
The witch spoke of the right of the warrior. He said you know the ceremony. Perform it on me. Now!
Why should I help you? You have done nothing to help me. My daughter lies cold and broken beneath a pile of rubble. If you were as powerful as you say, then bring my daughter back from the land of the dead. If you could do that, then I would have a reason to help you in your quest.
An empty copper bowl. It must have been used for sacrifices. I have spoken with the Mason Dead One. He will deliver the gift as promised.
Honorable Olmec, truth in your breath. I am grateful. Temple awaits you. Win.
There, the way is open to me. Boulders are no match for the mighty Olmec. You must be the stonemason's daughter. Your parents miss you greatly. I will take you home.
Kotlkyu, my daughter, you have returned from death.
Fool! She was trapped within the temple. Had you not been so stubborn and full of self-pity, you would have realized that.
Oh, my precious daughter! I'm so sorry. Go see your mother. She misses you terribly. There.
I have found your daughter, Mason. It is time for me to undergo the rite of the warrior.
You are truly honorable, Olmec. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. I should never have doubted you.
Enough groveling, chieftain. Get on with it.
Yes, of course. There are 2 stages to the ritual. The first, an act of bravery and heroism. You've already shown that by returning my daughter to me. Second, you must recite the names of the warriors who have come before you, in order of their lineage.
Ah, a precious little one. I cannot go there. Child, why were you in the temple?
The shiny rock. It's pretty, and I like the music too.
Shiny rock?
Yes, it's a big crystal, like the ones Father makes into jewelry. He made a scary mask before, and a necklace and a lot of rings.
What music do you speak of, little one?
The gongs. Sometimes I can get a few of them to make the same sound. It's fun.
A large crystal. I can see something inside. These gongs produce music. The wind totem. Fallen statue. No great feat for one so mighty as Olmec. What does this noble warrior seek? Carved stone. It seems to be a piece of something greater. Spirit, what say you?
Bitter defeat. First to Rome.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Sanitarium. This warrior. Shaven head Otanmi.
The shaven head Otanmi?
Yes. Savage destroyers.
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
In my prime. Older than Tivitak. Younger than Hutsalaf.
Images carved in stone. Somehow these hold the key to the water temple.
By the gods.
As a fisherman, you must be familiar with the water temple. What do you know of the carvings that mark the inner wall? Sacred place, devout may pass, to pray within the cool walls. Speak creed, live creed. What creed? The creed, life, water, creed. What? You babble, Shade? Creed, the creed. The jewelry suits you well, widow.
Thank you, Olmec. You have brought much happiness to my sad heart. Every time I see its reflection in the waters, I will think of my husband, and of you, for granting me this inner peace.
Sad one, I have spoken with the spirit of your husband.
Is he well?
The spirits are not as you and I. They speak in broken words and thoughts. When I asked of the carvings of the temple, he repeated the word creed to me. Do you know what this word means?
He lived by the fisherman's creed. He would often chant it to himself during prayer. The words are as follows. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly, for if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
I have found your daughter, woman.
Oh, thank you, Olmec. You have brought hope back into the lives of myself and my husband. As long as we have hope, the future will remain as bright as the sun.
I'd like to undergo the second stage of the ritual.
Do you know all 6 names of the warriors who came before you?
Yes, I do.
Then let us begin, Olmec. Name the 6 warriors, starting with the youngest and ending with the eldest.
Zilunen, Ometak, Tipetak, Santiotl, Huitzlap, Mixquartl.
You are most wise, Grand Olmec. You are now ready for the ancient magics of the land, handed down to me by my father and his father before him. To protect you from the mighty elements, I must combine your stone flesh with my blood and the magics of the earth. This will create a temporary magical barrier between yourself and the forces of nature.
How long will it last?
Not long. You must be swift in your quest. Blood of the holy, flesh of the warrior, married to the heart of the land in a union of protection and power. Hear my prayers for divine conjuring. Bring forth the sacred magics of the deep earth to shield this noble warrior from the harsh elements. It is done. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, Olmec, the fate of our village. lies in your hands.
This must be the pod of might. Images carved in stone. Somehow these hold the key to the water temple. The water totem. Your wife mourns for you, witch.
She knows what I plan and fears the future without me. She has seen our 2 warrior sons die at the hands of Quetzalcoatl, and soon she will bury me.
I have the pod of might, Old One. Here, work your magic.
Very good. Thank you, Sacred One. I will begin at once. I go to fulfill my destiny. May my sacrifice save the village.
Although honorable in your sacrifice, the village is still in danger, Old One. Quetzalcoatl has powerful magic at his disposal.
Mask.
Mask? What mask do you speak of?
Death Mask. His power comes from it.
Where is it?
Below the maze.
Witch Doctor's corpse. His blood flows freely from wounds that will not heal. The Witch Doctor's broken body. Rest now, valiant one. The candles give off a powerful fragrance. A crystal heart. She has poisoned herself and joined her husband in death. I cannot go that way. You mentioned a mask your father had created. The witch also spoke of a mask. He called it a death mask. Are these the same?
Oh, yes. That's what Father called it. It was for King Quetzalcoatl after he died. Father said it was magic.
What kind of magic, child?
I don't know. Ask Father. He knows.
Mason, your daughter spoke of a mask you created for Quetzalcoatl.
The death mask? It is ceremonial, and tradition for such a mask to adorn the face of a dead king.
Your child also said that it was magical.
Yes, the witch and I performed the archaic spell of spiritual strength upon it. We thought it would ensure a speedy journey to the afterlife for our respected king.
Are you mad? That spell was forbidden by the elders. It grants a destructive force which can corrupt even the noblest of souls. He must be using the mask for his power. Where is it? It must be destroyed.
It is sealed in his tomb. There is no way to get to it. There.
A crystal heart.
Holy warrior, an honorable offering is made, but still more is required before the temple door will open. Seek the blood that flows from a sacred heart and place it in the second bowl.
An empty copper bowl. A sacrificial bowl filled with the blood of the witch doctor.
The offerings are accepted. The Jaguar temple door opens before sacred Olmec.
The Jaguar totem. Stone wheels. Set to turn for some strange purpose. Jaguar's power is revealed. The Jaguar Totem. The Water Totem. The Wind Totem.
This time? So simple.
DNA test cycle initiated.
Come on. Hold together, you son of a bitch.
Molecular cohesion affirmative.
Yes!
Test cycle downloaded to DVD. Encryptor sequence completed. System shutdown activated.
That was close. That was close. This looks like a release switch.
These pathways are not strong. These pathways are not strong. That was close.
This lever locks the gate in place. The death mask of Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, my poor baby. You had an awful fall. I'm so glad you've come home.
Home?
Well, of course, silly. You did want to come home, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to...
Well, then that's that. Hush now, Max. When you fell down the chimney, you bumped your head, and now you're a little confused, that's all.
My head hurts. I remember hitting it.
That's right, dear. You hit your head on the chimney. Now don't give it another thought. I'll take care of you.
Chimney? No, I hit it... No, I hit it on... in... my car?
No, of course not, dear. You just bumped...
Yes, my car. I was driving and... the brakes...
But Max, we've been waiting for you for so long. Don't leave now.
We? Who?
Why, me and little Sarah, of course. Well, who else would it be, silly?
But that's impossible. Sarah is dead.
Sarah! Max is home.
Max! You're home! I missed you.
You're alive! My God, Sarah! You're... No! You're dead!
Your tenacity is quite remarkable, you know. Your doctor tells me that you should have died in the car wreck. I wish things could have worked out differently, Max, but they didn't. You leave me little choice, old friend. Did you honestly expect me to sit by while you went public with your cure? No. I've worked much, much too hard to allow that. I guess this is goodbye, Max. I'm truly sorry it had to end like this.